face it, unconscious bias makes us all bigots without even realizing it. No offense, but yes, you didn't hear me wrong. My first word was I heard an assault at the audience, including me. Of course, you guys don't believe me. No offense, but what I said is true. And disbelieving me is a normal reaction. So I have to prove it. What do you think of this person here? How about this nice, clean, tidy person here we'll call Mike? If you were to choose between the two of them to befriend, who would you choose? Mike or this person? Most people here would choose Mike. If you choose the first person, then no offense. Well, why did we choose Mike? Why? Consider another example from psychologytoday.com. Here's Imara and Jody, a new colleague from office. Imara and Jody have never met. This is important. Imara and Jody are exchanging emails. The first thing Imara notices when opening up Jody's emails is Jody's excellent use of punctuation and grammar. Imara is highly impressed. I'm not. Well, Imara assumes that Jody has a keen idea for little details. Well, this assessment might be true. It affects Imara's overall evaluation of Jody's ideas. Jody's ideas are extreme, they're lacking feasibility, and Imara still nods and says, "Yes, Jody, I agree with you. You're the best." Yeah, Imara is totally not Jody's brainless follower. And the overspill effect is that Imara's evaluation of Jody's personality is affected. She has never met Jody before, and yet she thinks that Jody is kind, friendly, caring, any other good trait you can think of. So she invites Jody to her birthday party next week. In this example, it seems that Jody is a unicorn that farts rainbow and glitter and can do no wrong. Well, a certain someone whose name starts with an E will have a big surprise. This is unconscious bias, or a type of unconscious bias, the halo effect, or you can call it the first impression effect. It is simple. It just states that if you give people a good impression when they first meet you, they'll automatically take a liking towards you. They'll think you're the epitome of goodness. They'll think that you're a godness or a god. They'll be like, "Oh, this person is so kind, so caring, so what?" And they never ever knew you except for 1 second before. Vice versa, if you give them a bad impression, they'll have a biased perspective toward you. They'll take an unliking toward you, and they'll become unconsciously prejudiced. And prejudice takes a long time to go away. It takes 1,000,000 years. There is a dangerous effect of halo effect. A good impression is harder to change than a bad one. I could give you a good impression the first time when you meet me. Then I could trick all of your money slowly. I can use you to my advantage. I can set a bomb in your house. I can plan a terrorist attack. Yet, you'll still be like, "That's not the Lillian I know." And you'll be distraught, disbelieving. You'll think that I am possessed by a devil or bewitched. But is that true? We trick ourselves into believing a false image, clouding our judgment, which is fatal if you happen to have a serial killer lurking around the neighborhood. I have read many serial killers, how they kill their victims, and they gain their trust from those victims by acting nice. Sure, why don't you say, how can you not know someone you knew? How can you not know them when you have been around them? Is it true that the victims really didn't have any notice? Is it true? Or is it that they just simply ignored or dismissed all of those forewarnings, all of those omens as a coincidence. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unconscious bias, such a little thing can decide our fates. Face it, we're often all bigots without even realizing it. The reason? Unconscious bias. It can make us 6 feet underground on the missing list, or it can ruin our lives, and it can make a certain someone whose name starts with an E with a lifelong fear of birthday parties and people named Jody. You're probably wondering, how does this affect me? How does this affect you? How is it relevant to normal people who doesn't have a serial killer lurking around their neighborhood? Well, this is an example from my daily life. This is how my school life goes. I am those kind of quiet person who are too lazy to talk that much, so I am labeled as a attentive listening ear, which, trust me, is just another polite name for free emotional trash can. Yes, I have so many friends that whenever I spot a friend, I run, and then I get chased, and then I get caught, and then I get annoyed. And my friend goes like this. Oh my, I finally found you. Do you know blah blah blah? Shake, shake, shake. Oh, I know blah blah blah. Let me tell you. Blah 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 has big eyes that are too big. The corners slant downward, and there's a mole on its face. Like only witches have moles on their face. Common sense, right? And then shake, shake, shake. And blah 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 has an evil, weird sounding name. Who has those kind of names? No good person have those kind of names. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, and when I'm like, you can't tell from these that blah 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 is evil. And she would go, oh, you're evil as blah blah blah. And when my friend finally calms down, or, as I say, tired from speaking like a, quote, calm, rational person to me, another friend comes along and repeats the whole routine again. Great, isn't it? We need an effective way to prevent it. We need an effective way to eradicate it. We need an effective way to stop it from affecting our lives. But it is unconscious. It is unconscious. You get it? It's supposed to be unconscious. It was supposed to be, till the unconscious was made, quote, conscious. Call me a pessimist, but I don't actually think there is a 100% success rate, universal method for curing all of this unconscious bias. It doesn't go like you add something, you do a mathematic formula, you place something into it, and then you get a magic powder, you sprinkle it, and boom, gone all of the unconscious bias. No, for years ago, when I was a child, this topic had already came. Most people dismissed it as some collecting dust psychology paper that only nerds read. Or is it? Is that really why most people don't know how unconscious bias affects their lives? Or is it that, no, because TED Talks and other kind of things, like I saw them in comics, I saw them in stories, anecdotes, they've all talked about unconscious bias. So why? Why do most people not know about the effects of unconscious bias? I have a story. I also had another friend, or she used to be my friend, ex-friend. She told me about someone she first met. You know, she once had good academics grades, and then she met a person who gave her an illegal uncoded version of Minecraft to install on her computer. And then she went like, oh my, do you know that this friend is so great? She just gave me this uncoded version free Minecraft. You know what? This friend is so great. And also, you know that she talks so politely and that she's so kind, so cute, so whatsoever? And I told him, you really should beware of this friend. I think that giving you free Minecraft isn't something that good. Also, you've barely met that friend. How can you decide that she is, quote, kind, cute, whatever? And she gives me a death stare and, oh, and then walks away, never speaking to me again. Years later, well, let's just say that Minecraft ruined her life. Well, we need a way to prevent it, and psychologytoday.com gave us tips that can help us, but might not succeed because people vary. First, think logically and calmly. Second, list list a person's pros and cons so you can judge them in a more balanced way. Third, take more time to observe them. Even if you don't like them, admit their pros. Fourth, if you really can't follow the 3 steps above, then phone a friend or talk to a close family, and then someone who has a more balanced judgment than you can lead you. Face it, unconscious bias makes us all bigots. 1 or 2, I'm sure that most of you here have been biased, unconsciously biased in your lives. Or you might be. And we do this without even realizing it. We're being bigots, we're being horrible to people around us, and we don't even realize it. Or now we realize it. Now we made the unconscious conscious. We can do something. This is the part where most people run and say bye-bye, but I'm not asking that much. I'm not asking you to go on war, to go to strike, to go to protest. I'm not even asking you to sacrifice your free time for the greater good. I'm only asking you, no, pleading you to follow the 5 tips. It helps you and it helps others. So, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?